Hello colleagues, I'm going to walk you through how to set up your plan book. This video is going to focus on our account setup, our start dates and end dates, and adding in our days off for the rest of the calendar year. Step 1, set up account. So we're going to put in our display name. So for me, I'd put in Miss Matthews, and then we put in our first name, last name, and check that it's our school. Step 2, we're going to add in our school year info. So this is where we're going to name our school year. I put in 2020-2021, and that's just so that in the following years, if I need to come back to this, I know how to find it. The next one is adding our first day back. This year our start date is September 1st, and then we're going to find our last day, and for grades 1 to 8, where our last day is going to be June 23rd. The last part is to add in the type of schedule. So if we were like on a rotating schedule, we could add it in here, but we do week to week. Our next step is to choose our lesson layout. It's hard to visualize right now if you haven't actually looked at it yet, but basically you're going to decide which sections you want to have access to. So if you want a basic one, you're going to have your lessons, homework, notes, and standards. An instructional one is you're going to include your objective, the direct instruction, guided practice, independent practice, homework, notes, and standards. And our last part is a detailed one. And this is where you're also going to be able to add in notes, materials, and resources, homework, differentiation, those type of things. So for this, for these purposes, I'm going to pick the detailed version and select that. Our next step is adding in our class information. For this, we're just going to do one class. I'm just going to show you. So for our class name, we're just going to do DEAR because all of us do DEAR. It's the drop everything and read or silent reading that we do every day. So we're going to type that in, then we're going to put in, we're going to select a color, and this is how you can get it looking nice and match even your classroom theme if you wanted to. And then you're going to select which days of the week that we have DEAR. We have it every day, but if it was something like CRE or phys ed or something like that, which we don't have every day, then you can unselect one of those days and then click continue. You could alternatively add in all your classes now too. So math, science, social, language arts, CRE, even your recesses, all that stuff can be added now, but we can do it again later, and we're going to go over it later too. Anyway, and then click continue. This is where we set up our no school days. So it's a good idea to get this set up in the beginning so that you don't have to bump lessons back and forth later. So our first part is that it's already set up with US national holidays. We're just going to select the ones that we're keeping, like Labor Day, get rid of Thanksgiving. Ours is different. Christmas stays the same. And then we're just going to go through and we're going to add in our own dates. This is usually where I put in my PD days, our PD days, and spring break, winter break, and our teacher convention, etc. So I'm going to speed up this part of the video so you can have a look, and I'll slow it down later when I've added all my days in. And that's pretty much it for the setup. After you've added in your no school days and you've saved all that, then you're ready to go and you can start building your classes and your lesson plans and your units. So stay tuned. We'll get to that. Thanks. Bye.